this little bubble. This is all that is left of all of the bubble wrap that I use to move us across the country, all of the bubble wrap that I keep from our Amazon deliveries and shipping packages. All of the bubble wrap I've been using and keeping is now inside our dome, helping work as insulation. Let's go take a look. So we're in the dome. I'm crouching down in the entryway, trying to zoom out as much as I can so you guys can see what the dome looks like these days. This is the back. You come in, this is literally the back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, these panels are completely stuffed to the brim with bubble wrap and bubbles, any packing bubbles, anything like that. I saw Monty Don, like a really old clip from him on the BBC mentioning how he lined his greenhouse with bubble wrap just to help keep it layered up a little extra insulation. I thought, well, I just moved across the country and I don't throw anything out. So I have so much bubble wrap, so many air bubbles from our Amazon packages. I mean, it's crazy. So I thought, I have more than enough. This is all I have. Like, that's it. This is my last bubble. We started to run this side and definitely just kind of was like shoving the bubble wrap in. Wasn't really, just trying to make sure it's full. As we start working over here, you can see it a little bit more in this one. I started just rolling, or I had previously rolled when I packed up some of the bubble wrap after I unpacked. And I thought, this has much more layering to it. So there's more potential for that heat to get trapped in those air pockets as opposed to just kind of, crumbled like this plastic here per se. So as we move over this way, there's definitely more bubble wrap per triangle section, but that's because it's all rolled up. So will it make a difference or not? I don't know. But that, those 3 panels right there behind them is a fence. That area almost never gets sun, so I'm not really worried about diluting what sunshine they do or don't get there. Maybe this side, not super worried about it. But something else I want to show you guys is this panel. I put an additional piece of plastic on the inside because the top on that beam, essentially a gust of wind pulled all the staples up and it was flapping. I mean, the whole thing kind of flaps and ebbs and flow a little bit in the wind, but that one was really like there was nothing attaching it down anymore. All the staples had pretty much pulled, or plastic I should say, had pulled over all the staples. It was just, there was no coming back from that. So I put some clear plastic tape, like packing tape, actually it's still here, nothing fancy, just plastic tape, put that on the holes from the inside, and then I took an extra piece of plastic and then just kind of made an inside triangle, stapled it on, and it's not completely airtight or anything, but I think it does help prevent that heat loss. I'm sure, I like to think it does. And again, I'm not really getting a lot of sun from that side anyways, so maybe we'll put another full piece of plastic on top of here and then finish out that bottom. I'm not sure yet. I don't want to make too many changes because the same day that I put in this initial section, I pulled out all of the water jugs and everything because I had tons and tons of water jugs from all the distilled water from our humidifiers. I had them in here with all of these blankets and I had them nestled in between all of the planters, and those came out the same day. And then it's interesting that we are now running warmer on most nights. We are running more warmer inside the dome than outside, and we know that from our Bluetooth thermostat. Checks the humidity. I went inside, I went outside, but before I put the insulation in, and technically the water jugs were still in here, some nights it was 10 degrees colder inside the dome than it was outside. So if it was 25 outside, it might be 15 registering in the dome. I have no idea if that was because of the water or what, but I just, we made too many changes, but we'll figure it out later on. But as I've been adding these sections and panels, I typically notice that it does trend to get it warmer, but it's been in the upper, we've had 50s, we've had, mid 40s, we've had a little bit of snow. So since I am out of bubble wrap and I can't even add any more if I wanted to, what we're going to do is we're going to seal it up. I'm going to give everything a little water, I think. It hasn't been watered for the most part since it's been in here, but everything seems to be alive-ish, as much as it could be right now. And then we're going to let it sit. I have no more, or I don't think I have any more of the gallons of water in here. Those are outside the dome, so I'm not sure if that's a contributing factor, but we'll find out. But as long as the dome continues to warm or stay warmer inside than it is outside, I will be pleased, and we'll keep an eye on it. And maybe we'll reintroduce the water jugs. I kind of have an igloo on the outside of them stacked up right now, but we'll see how we can do with this level of insulation, keeping things, loosely above freezing. For us, the next couple, or the next 10-day forecast has it, the temperatures dropping into the upper 30s, low 40s as the high. So we'll definitely be seeing some freezing temperatures at night, and we'll know if there's going to be some benefit to all of this insulation or not. So make sure you are subscribed so you can check in with us in a couple weeks and see how this beauty is doing. If you guys have any insulation tips, by all means, drop them in the comments down below. I could use all the suggestions you've got. All right, friends, thanks for checking in with us today. I'm Alessandra. Bye.